Two VPN giants go head-to-head, Surfshark versus IPVanish. Which one really delivers? On the left, Surfshark. Affordable, packed with features, and all about privacy. On the right, IPVanish, renowned for its fast speeds and robust support. Let's skip past marketing talk and dive straight into the real details. Each key category gets points, and at the end, you'll know exactly which VPN wins in 2025. The final result? It may just surprise you.
All right, here's what we're going to cover so you know exactly what to expect. We'll look at price, speed, the server network, privacy and security, device support, streaming, unique features, and, yep, even customer support. Kind of a lot, but trust me, every category can make a huge difference for the right person. Let's kick this off with price. Surfshark, honestly, kind of crushes it here. I mean, you get crazy affordable long-term pricing, like under $2 a month if you commit to a plan. Plus, they have multiple options you can pick from. Now, not everything is included in the cheapest plan, so watch for that. On the other hand, IPVanish is still really affordable, just a bit more than Surfshark at around $219 a month. They keep it simple with flat pricing, which is nice. But they don't run as many discounts, so you might not snag one of those wild deals as often. If saving money is your thing, I'd say Surfshark definitely wins this round. Next up, speed. This is where things get interesting. Surfshark does a solid job. Their WireGuard protocol keeps things fast, and I got speeds up to 752 Mbps when I tested. Pretty impressive. But speeds can jump around depending on which server you pick. But then IPVanish comes in swinging with seriously fast speeds. I'm talking up to 829 Mbps on the Seattle server. That's wild, right? The only catch? It wasn't quite as good in LA, so there's a little inconsistency. Still, for raw speed, IPVanish pulls ahead in this one. Moving on to the server network, Surfshark flexes with over 3,200 servers in 100 different countries. That is a lot of chances to find a fast, close connection wherever you are, The only thing is, IPVanish actually covers even more countries, up to 111 at last count, but with fewer overall servers, about 2,400. So you get better country coverage, maybe, but not as much server depth. If you care about having loads of servers to choose from, Surfshark nails it here. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Surfshark was one of the first VPNs to let you connect unlimited devices on a single license? Yeah, for real. You could throw your phone, laptop, smart TV, game console, all of it on one subscription. How wild is that? Now, privacy and security. The big one for a lot of people. Surfshark comes out swinging with a super strict no-logs policy that's been audited. It's based in the Netherlands, and they've even got RAM-only servers. Plus, they give you a bunch of cool extras like multi-hop, static IP for a little extra cache, clean web ad blocking, and even alerts if your data leaks. Okay, some of those privacy extras cost more, but still, pretty stacked. IPVanish also gets its no-logs policy audited, offers threat protection, and even some traffic obfuscation. But they're based in the US, which, let's be real, is not the most privacy-friendly spot nowadays. And they don't have RAM-only servers, which is kind of a bummer. This round, Surfshark grabs the win for privacy buffs. All right, so how about device and platform support? Both Surfshark and IPVanish let you connect unlimited devices at the same time. Yes, literally as many as you want. They're both good for Windows, Mac, Linux users, and of course all the mobile stuff. There really isn't a gap here, but when you look at the slightly deeper flexibility Surfshark has shown lately, they edge out just a little bit. Let's get into streaming, because come on, we all want to unblock Netflix or Disney Plus when we travel, right? Surfshark is fantastic for this. It just works with almost all the big streaming names, and the no borders mode seriously helps get through those annoying geo-blocks. IPVanish is still pretty good. It manages Netflix, BBC iPlayer, Disney Plus, YouTube, and more, but sometimes it hiccups with certain streaming libraries. So if streaming is a deal breaker for you, Surfshark is ahead in this game. Speaking of unique stuff, what special features does each VPN bring to the table? Surfshark seriously goes the extra mile with multi-hop, double VPN for the privacy nerds, static IP if you want, their clean web ad blocker, and even things like data leak alerts. Fair warning, you don't always get these if you pick the very cheapest plan.
IPVanish, meanwhile, comes with threat protection and even throws in some cloud storage, which honestly is kinda weird for a VPN, but hey, maybe it'll save your day. Missing split tunneling on all platforms is a drag, though. For me, Surfshark is more exciting here. Finally, customer support. IPVanish really stands out here. You get live 24/7 chat, just like Surfshark, but IPVanish adds email and even phone support if you're on their advanced plan. Sure, the phone line keeps business hours, and it's not for all users, but frankly, having that phone option at all is rare and super helpful if you need a human in a hurry. So IPVanish actually comes out on top for support. If you're a visual learner, check this out. Here's a radar chart mapping how these two different VPNs stack up side by side on all the categories. You can really see Surfshark dominating in privacy and features, while IPVanish is hanging in there with speed and killer support. All right, so here's my bottom line. If you want the best combo of privacy, streaming ability, and bang for your buck, Surfshark is seriously hard to beat in 2025. That feature set is just too good. But if speed is your number one thing, or you just really value quick phone support, IPVanish still rocks. It really comes down to what matters most for how you use your VPN. But all in, Surfshark is my winner today. If this breakdown helped you out, maybe bookmark it so you're ready when it's time to pick your next VPN. You don't want to forget all these hidden details. Catch you in the next one.